changing your mindset. How do you do that? How do you change your perspective? How do you change your mindset? How do you break away from the bad influences?
I treat it as if kind of my life depends on it. So like, for example, if my car was on fire right now, you know, most people would be like freaking out, panicking and stuff like that. Like, my car's on fire, but it's already on fire. So why am I going to stress about it? So usually, like, I like to relate this more on like stress, on a stress level, because a lot of times when people are stressed, it's because they don't have a plan, or they can't figure something out then and there. So, you know, obviously, and things that you're stressed about, you are going to get resolved anyways. So why let it damage you? Because stress is so damaging on the body.
Yeah.
So that if you know they're going to get resolved anyways, whether you know it now or not, like, why even stress about it?
I love that.
So like, let's say, for example, my car's on fire. So, and I go out there, well, what's the next step? Obviously call, fire department, call insurance, rent a car for now, and then just have to figure out a car later. You know? So like, it's just, I love that, it's just it's just having a plan.
It's so damn simple.
And then now you're not stressed.
But it's so powerful.
Yeah. So like, a lot of it's like, it's perspective shift. You know, because if you view it a different way, or if you're like panicking, like, what am I going to do? Like, because you're not thinking about what you're going to do. Even if you need like a day to think about it and breathe, like, you know what? I can't figure this out right now. I'm overwhelmed. I'm just going to step away from this. And then tomorrow I'm going to sit down calmly and build a plan. You know what I'm saying?
I love it.
So
it's beautiful. I think beautiful is the word for that. Like, so
it's so situational, because, I mean, let's say you run into somebody in a grocery store and someone's being rude to you. A lot of, like, somebody who's happy, content with their life, aren't going to be rude to you, period.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. Right? They're just not. Yeah. So like,
it's just, they
usually it's someone that's troubled.
To worry about, right?
Someone that's troubled or has problems. So, you know, when you see somebody acting a certain way to you, just don't take it personal. And then more understand, like, they're probably going through something.
Probably, if anything, but feel bad for them, because if they're worried about that, I mean...
Yeah, well, I mean, yeah, if you want to feel bad for them, but it's more realizing that the issue isn't you, you know, or letting it ruin your day. So it's so, I mean, we can go off a list of 100 different things on where a perspective shift happens, but really it's just kind of like viewing it in a different way. So, is that kind of what you're getting at? Or is it an example that you wanted to kind of throw out?
No, I really like that. Because I always say, if you're at A and you're going to B, and you can take the stressful, crazy, tell everybody about it, or you can go with the flow, and you're going to be there anyway.
Yeah.
And just accept the fact that it's going to happen, and you're going to figure it out. And you can stress through your brains, like you said, or you can create a plan, which you're going to do anyway.
Yeah. You got to do it anyway.
You got no choice, right?
Yeah.
Like you said, if your car's on fire, you literally have to figure it out.
Yeah, you're not just going to walk away from it.
And I like the fact you said, like, sometimes you need that break. You might need a day to kind of like, oh, that was pretty heavy. Yeah. I probably need time to decompress.
Can I interrupt you?
Yeah, go.
So another thing I was saying too, that I'm a big believer on, like, everything that happens in your life happens for a reason. There's always a purpose to it. You probably find out later. There's always a reason why something enters your life too. So even when you're stressed out, you're having a rough time, like you're depressed or whatever you're going through, like, you are exactly where you need to be, because whatever's happening in your life now, you'll realize later that you need to go through this for a different reason. Yeah. Whether it's to make you stronger, or whether it's gonna, like, take you to a different opportunity, or wherever it spiderwebs to, like, the route you're supposed to go to. Like, this is exactly where you need to be.
It's hard at the time though, right?
Very hard at the time. But like, a lot of times too, it's like, if there's something that you can't build a plan on, or like, you know, your life's just going to shit out of nowhere, everything's just kind of getting thrown at you, it's like, this is exactly where I need to be, right here. And
I like that. So you even telling yourself that.
Yeah, like, this is exactly where I need to be. I don't even know why yet. Don't know why I'm going through this, but I will know later.
I like that.
And things are gonna, like, usually the harder your life is at a certain time, the bigger the blessing's gonna be too. You know,
I'm thinking back to things that have been the hardest in my life have been the best thing possible today.
Oh yeah, like, there's no way you can't have a big learning lesson from something big.
And mine's never been anywhere near as bad as yours, but things I've been through, I was like, that's made me who I am today. That's made me the way I think I am today. The positivity, being relentless, the mindset, it's all come from those adversities.
Yep.